So one of the biggest things, the challenge is, it's hard enough to be in a relationship with one other human being. Balancing the needs and the wants of each person and the different, like everybody has different flukes and quirks, and trying to remember all that.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to do it with one person. You start adding in multiple people who may have multiple lovers. The scheduling alone just is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then remembering what everybody, like, this person doesn't want to be talked to when they're first up in the morning because they're grumpy. Give them coffee first. This person's a chatterbox. First thing in the morning, they're ready to talk your ear off. And just kind of balancing all the different needs and remembering birthdays and things like that. There's more to do. So a good calendar is critical. Taking notes. But the advantages of that is just you have, it's kind of like if someone said, do you want to eat steak for the rest of your life? I'm like, I love steak, but don't want it 3 meals a day for the rest of my life. There's times when someone's tired, a partner's tired or cranky or having stuff go on where they're not there to meet your needs, and having a bunch of different people to do that with different flavors of personality. Like, I have some friends that love going to the movies, and other friends like, I don't ever want to see a movie again. I have a lover that loves to experiment with this kind of sexual stuff, and another person that never wants to. Mm-hmm. That way you get to explore a lot more of yourself and be more self-expressed without having to drag your partner along, if that's a good fit for you. And even for monogamous couples, when I coach them, I'm like, have friends that you can do things outside of your relationship. I think the dynamic a lot of people see is that you're supposed to be monogamous, and that one other person is supposed to meet all your needs, help you always feel good, help you process the stuff about them. And I think that's really hard because our needs aren't always going to fit that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, even with monogamous relationships, hopefully people have friends that can meet needs. You know, if your partner doesn't like staying up late to watch movies, hopefully you have a friend you can do that with.
Exactly.
But if you can share emotional connections or physical connections or romantic connections also that are different, then it's a whole other set of...
Yeah, and I think life is so much about exploring who we are and who we get to be and want to be. And so it's fun to have a lot of different people different people draw me out in different ways, and, you know, kind of bring out different parts of my personality, and it's fun to have different people to do that with.
Absolutely.